I am very angry that my father, who was the abuser, is the one that gets all the sympathy in my family.
He gets all the sympathy in your family, is that true?
He does. He does.
Can you absolutely know that that's true? He gets all the sympathy in your family. Can you know people's hearts? Can you know what their thoughts? Can you know what they're really thinking?
I can know their actions. I can know what I see. You know,
because you see an action, you tell the story of what that action means, and that's what you know you think.
Yeah.
So how do you react when you think the thought, he gets all the sympathy?
It's
How does it feel when you think the thought, he gets all the sympathy?
It's very, totally overwhelming, because it's like, how could somebody who has done something so wrong be perceived?
What did he do?
He sexually abused me as a child.
Okay, so go to the most painful place for you to remember. How old are you?
You really want me to go there?
Honey, turn it around. You really want you to go there. I'm going to hold you all the way through.
Okay.
I'm not going to move. Do you want to go there? That's the thing.
No, I want to end this. I thought it was ended. I thought I had broken it up. I was 4 years old.
3 years old. So, little 3-year-old, where are you? Where are you? In a house?
I'm in my home.
Okay, in what room?
In my bed.
Okay, and little 3-year-old, what's going on? Who's in the room with you?
My father comes in.
Okay, and then what?
Oh, God, you really want me to go? Okay.
Sweetheart, this isn't about me.
Okay. My father had me sit on his lap and play with him.
Okay, little 3-year-old, I want to talk to you. So tell me what's going on. He picks you up. He puts you on his lap. And then what?
And he tells me to play with him.
Okay. And then what happens? What do you do?
I do it.
Okay. You do it because you wanted something from him. What was it, little girl? Little 3-year-old, what do you want from your daddy?
I want my father to accept me. I want my father to see me.
Yes. Okay. So he made you do that. Is that true?
Yes.
That's not what I hear from you, little girl. He asked you to do that, and you did it because you wanted his approval.
Well, that makes me feel worse.
Okay. Don't even go there. Let's just look at the truth of it, little girl. It's okay. There's no right or wrong here. We're just looking at reality.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
I did it. I was asked, and I did it, and it was because...
For love.
For love.
You wanted your father's love.
Yeah.
It's that simple. We'll do anything for love.
Yes.
You're just like the rest of us. But where the confusion comes in is you think he made you do it. And that's very painful because it's not your truth. The truth is, I hear from you, he asked you, and you did it for love.
Okay, that was the truth then. That was the truth then.
He is, okay, let's hold it. You said he was what was the word she used? The perpetrator? The abuser. He abused me. Is it true? And I'm just talking about this one particular instance. He abused you. Is it true?
Yes.
How so? He asked you to put your hand there?
Yes. And I did it.
Okay. He abused you. Is that true? You could have said no.
Can a 3-year-old say no?
Honey, I'm not asking. So, little girl, what is the worst that could happen if you said no? What is your thought? That he won't love you? Let's just go back and let the little girl talk. Little girl, what's the worst that could happen if you say no?
I'd never see my father.
Okay, little girl, I want to talk to you. You'd never see your father again. Can you really know that that's true, little girl?
No.
And little girl, how do you react when you think that thought, I'll never see my father again if I say no? What do?
I panic.
And then what do?
I do what I'm asked.
You touch. Yeah. So, little girl, can you see a reason to drop the story that he would leave you if you say no? I'm not asking you to drop it, little girl. Just can you see a reason to?
Yes.
Now, little girl, who would you be without the story sitting on your father's lap? Who would you be without the story, he would leave me if I say no?
Oh, boy. I would be a little girl who could sit on her father's lap.
Yes, angel.
And I'd still like to be a little girl who could sit on her
Of course you would. You love him with all your heart. And you've used this story to separate yourself from him. My father abused me. Turn it around. I
abused me.
Yes, all these years.
I abused
Yes, angel. Now, honey.
I'm going to have to pay you what I've paid my therapist.
Okay, honey, let's go on with the surgery. So, little girl, or grown woman, the whole spectrum of age, how do you treat your father when you think the thought, he abused me?
I treat him like a monster.
How does it feel to treat someone you love like a monster?
I don't like being that person. I don't like being that person.
Yeah.
But I don't like being put in a position to be that person.
Okay. Who put you there?
Oh, God, there you go again. I did. I guess I did. I did. The truth is I did.
Yeah, there's no harm, honey.
How do you not own that, though?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it until someone told you there was. And watch half the room leave now. Or not.
Well, I'll tell you what my real dilemma is right now that I can't seem to break out. What this has done is that it has divided our family.
Turn it around. Not what this has done, what I have done.
What I have done is divided the family.
Yeah, so whose job is it to put it back together?
It's my job.
Yeah, and the first thing you do is what? You write down, how do I react? How did I treat my father and my family when I think the thought he abused me? And then you write down that whole list. And then you sit down with your family and you make your amends.
And I have to let them...
You created it. You went out with it. Let's come back to the heart with it. The blood runs free and it's wonderful. It's wonderful to live freely.
Will that happen if the family will not sit back down and do that? I mean, can I do that?
You do it for you. You do it for you. You do it for you. So specifically, you treat him like a monster. What did that look like?
Pretty bad, pretty ugly.
Okay, so tell me, give me an example. What did you say to him? What did you do?
When he abused me, literally, or what I think?
When you think the thought, he abused me.
How dare he? How could any human being with any cell of conscience in their mind not only do what he did, but what he continued to do for years? How can he live with himself? Why does God let him live? Why do I let him live?
I want him to stop. Turn it around.
I want me to stop. I want this to stop.
But you kept doing it because you wanted his love.
And I still do.
Of course. And then you attach the thought, he'll leave me if I don't. He abused me. Turn it around.
I abused me.
And there's another turnaround?
And I abused him.
Just sit there, be still with it.
A lot of years of abusing. I had no idea.
When you think the thought, he abused me, how did you treat your mother when she gave him sympathy? Your family, when they gave him sympathy?
I was angry. Very angry.
In no way does this condone the actions of that father. That's not what this is about. This is too much suffering to live with. I just have to be responsible here somewhere. Freedom is within. That's it. And it looks like this. You may have problems. I don't know. Do you? That's it.
I just don't understand. The hardest thing I have going through in my head and my heart is how people that I love, that are my DNA, my flesh and blood, can say, this is a man that we're choosing to love, but because you are saying this, we're going to lose you. We don't want you.
You said all of that, and you lost him and you.
I lost myself. Yeah. I did lose.
So you're just doing what you say they do. It's just they're mirroring you back.
Wow, that's powerful.
Yeah, reality.
So I could turn that mirror around, can't I?
Oh, yeah, it's your mirror. But the only thing that can turn that around, in my experience, is the power of truth. And you certainly do well with it. So now go to another place where he abused you. Show me one.
Those are hard places.
Show you one.
Okay.
Fascinating, isn't it?
I'm looking at it a different way. I really am. Same end result, same thing happened, but I'm seeing it a different way.
There's nothing you can do about that now.
No.
Once it's seen, the dream's broken. It's like 1 minute in hell, the next not, no way to go back. Each time you find yourself mentally in his business, then you hurt. Inquire and turn it around. Set yourself free.
I think I can do that.
So you make your list and you ask him to sit down with you.
Oh my gosh, I don't know about that.
You make your list and you ask if he will sit down with you. You know, when you see how you treated him, when you think the thought, you can understand if he says no.
Yeah.
And if he says yes, then it's just a privilege to sit with someone that courageous. Because he knows his part. This is very painful. So you sit down and you read him your list. In my lifetime, here's what I've done to you. I did this, I did this, I did this, I said that. I tried to turn the family against you. Every time they loved you, I did everything I could to move them from it. You make your list and you get specific. And if you get into his part, it's like a knife in your stomach. You stick with your part. Not what he did, what you did.
What I own.
He could do that much, and if you did that much, take care of it. Because that's your freedom. That's his, this is yours. It doesn't matter. Maybe this is yours, that's his. Who cares? Take care of your part. Then you sit with him, you run the list, and you say, for that, I'm sincerely sorry. What can I do to make this right? And you sit and you listen. And it's much easier than the way you've been living.
Oh, I like the idea of just getting a gun and gunning him down. I mean, I understand that part. But
yeah, the part where we kill him and
yeah. I've done that many times in my mind, but
But it was like putting the gun to your own head each time.
It didn't resolve anything.
No, we get bitter and old and ugly rather than younger and younger as we should.
I can do this.
Oh, yeah.
I think I can do this.
I'm sure you can.
I've got to do it because I'm not going to continue this.
No.
I had no idea it was still there. I thought it was gone. But it's not.
So take care of the rest of it. Realization until it's lived doesn't have the full power that you deserve. Realization. You've realized it now. Live it. Let it live. Let it live. Let it live. And in your presence, we understand our own pain.
Well, thank you.
And our own freedom. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for the power of truth and letting it live in you. You're letting it out. I consider you an expert. Okay, family, any feedback? Rough stuff, huh? Any of you? Who's not doing okay here?
I just wanted to say what incredible awe I have for you and what you've just shared for yourself. You have every appearance of being somebody that just has it all totally together, and what I see is you're just going for the maximum peace there is to offer and all the good that there is available to have. I have incredible admiration. Thanks.
Let's continue with it. Let's see what we find.
I want that in writing. That was the most wonderful thing anybody said. Thank you. That was so nice. Thank you.
Honey, would you put it in writing and hand it to her?
No, I'm sorry.
And turn it around as you're doing it. So let's look at the next one.
Oh my gosh, I thought we were through. Okay. I want my father to acknowledge that he did wrong and that he loves me.
Turn it around.
I need to acknowledge that I did wrong and that I love myself. It's a hard place to find, but I know it's there somewhere.
Well, look what you would do for love. Look what you do for love.
I'll do a lot for love.
Well, you are like the ultimate lover. You do anything for love, anything. That's who we are. That's what we are. It just doesn't work that way. We do anything for love and we find out where it doesn't work, and then a new way appears. But as long as, before you understood this, you're still doing the same thing with your husband. And you're doing it with the whole rest of the world. The same thing. You're selling out for love. You have to. And then when it's realized, it stops.
Whoa, that hurt.
Because you recognized it. There's another turnaround. Do it just that way again.
I missed that, Katie.
Okay, just sit with where you are. Where are you?
I'm stunned. I'm just stunned.
Is it quiet?
Yeah.
It's called peace. It's the power of love. It's the power of truth. They're all synonymous, Trying to win a war you could never win. It ends now. Read that one again.
I want my father to acknowledge that
I want me
to acknowledge that I did something wrong and that I love me.
And that I love
him. I do.
Yeah, so acknowledge it.
I do love my father very much.
Acknowledge it. Live it. It's what you wanted him to do. It was for you. It's your gift.
It would be a gift. It would be a gift. It would. It would be a gift.
Look at the next one. Well, there's another turnaround. Read it just like that, only the extreme opposite. Read it the way you wrote it.
I want my father.
I don't want
my father to acknowledge that he did something wrong and that he loves me. Oh, gee. Because then I'd be responsible. I'm too comfortable in my pain. I think that's... Wow, okay.
Let's look at the next one.
My father shouldn't treat me like I am making things up.
Fascinating. Is that true?
No.
How do you treat him when you believe this?
How do I treat him when I believe that he thinks I'm making things up?
Even though he's right.
Like he's crazy.
And how have you lived your life when you think this thought?
A lot of anger. I have a lot of anger.
Who would you be without this thought, without this lie?
Oh, I feel so much relief. I would.
You're going to be so amazed at your physical structure and how it's going to change. It's so much fun. Sweetheart, turn it around.
This is intense. I'm having a hard time turning it around.
Take your time. How would you do it?
I don't know. I'm having
Then
a
let's
hard
move
time.
to the next one. That's how this work is done. Nothing has to be turned around. Nothing has to be answered. You just sit with it and let it have you. If there's nothing there, you just move to the next. This is a very gentle process.
I need my father to acknowledge me as a person.
Is that true? Little girl of 3, little girl of 16, little girl of 12.
I do. I want him to. I need him to.
Is that true? Has that been true up to now?
Yes.
And has he?
Has he acknowledged me as a person? No.
Is that true?
You keep saying that. No. Is that true? Is he acknowledging me as a person? He doesn't acknowledge me as a person, no. No, he doesn't. He doesn't talk to me. He doesn't write to me. He doesn't mention my name. I don't exist.
So he needs to acknowledge you as a person. Is it true? Are you still breathing?
Yes. I am a person. I take up space.
So I see you don't need him to acknowledge you.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, this is good.
It's miraculous to realize that you don't need it.
I don't need him to tell me I exist. Okay. That's good.
How do you react when you believe you need him to acknowledge that you exist?
That I don't exist. That there's a piece of me that's missing.
So turn it around. I need him to acknowledge that I exist. Turn it around.
I need me to acknowledge that I exist.
Bingo.
Oh, wow. I need to thank you again.
Feel it. Let's look at the next one.
Oh, no, I don't like this one. My father is selfish, deceptive, and a non-giver.
Is that true?
In my experience, yes, it's true.
How does a father love his child when he doesn't know how? Look how you loved him when you didn't know how. Who knows how to love? You gave it your best shot.
Yeah, but that's the opposite of love. That's not even anywhere near love. That's not even trying.
It was your best shot. You touched him. He said, touch me. You said, okay. That was your best shot at love. We're pretty confused. Little 3-year-olds don't know this work. We begin now, because we're still 3 until we do.
So if I turn this around, it means that I'm selfish, deceptive, and a non-giver?
I don't know. Where are you selfish? You've deprived you of a father for a lot of years.
I'm selfish because I've been making a big hoot and holler about wanting to get my father.
Okay, there's a way. And what was the other word?
Deceptive.
That one's pretty obvious.
That's a real bad word in my vocabulary.
For me, it's just a word. Where am I deceptive? I really am interested in self-realization. Where am I deceptive? When I discovered it, I realized it. Myself. Self-realization. The truth will set me free. Where am I deceptive? Oh, there and there and there and there and there.
Okay.
And I'm becoming a whole person
Okay.
here. Where am I deceptive?
Okay.
If a word is a negative, it must be a positive. This appears like a dualistic thing, and in that, balance. Where am I deceptive? This is exciting. Show me one. I can't find it, but my Father can show me one.
Okay. I'm getting this. I am getting this.
The truth will set me free. Where am I deceptive? Well, not that truth.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you have a long letter to write.
Okay. That's powerful.
To him for you.
Okay.
Deceptive is a wonderful word. God is everything, but not that word.
Okay.
Okay. And the next word?
Next question.
Uh-huh.
I don't ever want to.
So let's do that list again, those 3 words. I am. Let's see how it feels this time.
Okay. Reverse it or say it.
I am.
I am selfish.
Can you find
Doesn't
it?
feel so bad right now.
Yeah. You know, people say, Katie, you're selfish? Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
I found it.
Deceptive.
I said, did I miss something? You know, help me out here. They can show me again. I really want to know the truth.
Okay.
Yeah. Deceptive.
I'm deceptive.
This is good news.
It wasn't until about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, we can collapse millions of years now into nothing. No past. We're taking care of the past. No past when it's all solved. No future. What does that leave? Now, and that's questionable. We'll just deal with this now.
You know how much information you're just getting? Okay.
It's on tape.
I'm a non-giver, but right now I'm thinking that's a real good thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's a real good thing to be a non-giver right now.
Yeah. It's a good thing to realize it. Until I realize it, how can I be free? Yeah, it's a real good thing. And I notice that this non-giving stops when I realize it. Or not. But I'm awake to it now. I'm not pretending I'm not deceptive. I'm awake to it now. And when I'm deceptive, I think, oh, Interesting, and it just pulls back.
Mm-hmm.
That's the power of truth. But how can I see it if I can't see it? That's what these questions are about. Seeing.
It also helps to have somebody walk you through it.
What I like to do is, when I'm invited, is to just cruise around, bring the questions, and we just move like lightning. And then you can take these questions and sit down and have them for breakfast. And people like you that really want to know the truth, it's over. And you look forward to what's not over, because you know what to do with it, and you know the power on the other side of when it's done. And the freedom that comes with it. And what's delicious about it is you can't tell it, because no one can hear it. They have to realize it for themselves. So that just leaves you holding it. Mm-hmm. You just walk around just lit.
Which is the freedom.
Just free. Let's look at the next one.
I don't ever want to be that vulnerable.
I'm willing.
I'm willing to be vulnerable.
I look forward to.
I look forward to being vulnerable.
Yes. It's like someone says, will you touch me? No. Will you touch me? Yeah. But I'm not pretending that they have anything to do with this. This is about me. I'm responsible.
So vulnerable is just another word for I'm willing to have the choice. I'm willing to own the choice.
No one can make me do anything.
Do you know how powering it is to know that this is just all my doing? It's just amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Yeah.